Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer found their initial experience with this all-in-one printer to be quite positive. Out of the box, the machine felt like a quality, well-built piece of equipment, though its considerable size and depth came as a surprise. Our reviewer had to find a new spot for it, as it wouldn't fit in the cabinet that housed their previous inkjet. They advised potential buyers to measure their space carefully. The setup process was a mixed bag. Getting the drivers installed from the manufacturer's website and connecting the device to a wireless network was a painless and seamless experience. The scanner, however, was an entirely different story. Despite being tech-savvy, this client could not get the scanner to function with the supplied software. They eventually found success by using third-party applications, which worked perfectly with the printer's drivers. The online user guides were noted as being extensive but a bit intimidating, seemingly written for a technical audience. In terms of performance, the print quality for both text and graphics is great. After several months of use, the output remains clean with no streaking or blotches, although it can be a tad light. Waking the machine from sleep mode takes a while, so the first page is slow to print, but subsequent pages come out quickly. Copying is straightforward, and the inclusion of an automatic document feeder is a fantastic feature, automatically detecting and feeding documents without user intervention. The primary frustration with daily use is the lack of a multi-purpose tray. Printing on envelopes or cardstock requires emptying the main paper tray and adjusting it each time. The biggest long-term concern for this user is the cost of replacement toner, weighing the high price of official cartridges against the much more affordable third-party options.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer has plenty of experience with multifunction office machines, having long stuck with monochrome laser printers for their reliability and efficiency. They admit that even when buying a color printer for family, they chose a different brand out of habit. Their opinions shifted dramatically, however, after this particular all-in-one device ended up in their workplace. It was a bit of a winding road to get there, but it ultimately replaced a series of less reliable, monochrome-only printers that had all failed over time. Our reviewer had a feeling this machine would be a game changer, and that instinct proved correct. Despite being a bit larger than the unit it replaced, they easily made space for it, and the upgrade in performance and quality was immediately apparent. This client reports that the machine has been absolutely great, a true workhorse that has proven to be incredibly reliable for their office needs. They also found the running costs to be quite fair, even considering it requires 4 separate toner cartridges for full-color printing. It has been a fantastic addition to their workflow. That said, there is one significant design flaw that keeps it from being perfect in their eyes. The process for printing envelopes is remarkably inefficient. You have to remove all the standard paper, reconfigure the entire tray, and then feed the envelope in just to print a single one. It's so cumbersome that they often resort to handwriting envelopes instead, which they feel looks far less professional. It's a frustrating quirk in an otherwise outstanding machine that has otherwise completely won them over.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer was looking for a solid multifunction printer for a home office, handling both Apple and Windows machines, and it seems this particular device has delivered. Setting it up involved connecting it to the router via Ethernet, which provided full functionality across all platforms. Our reviewer notes that while the installation process is designed to be straightforward, a basic understanding of networking is still helpful. They ended up with multiple drivers installed and found it easier to configure the network settings from their PC rather than the Mac. One quirk this client discovered is that the scan-to-email function only works via USB connection to a PC. To bypass this limitation when scanning from a Mac, the workaround is to scan to a USB drive and then transfer the file. Surprisingly, the fax function worked flawlessly even over a VoIP phone system. Apparently, clear phone lines are essential for reliable faxing, and this particular setup handled a lengthy document without any issues. The color touch panel is a welcome addition, making navigation through the menus easy and intuitive. According to our reviewer, if you're familiar with previous models, you'll find the interface comfortable and familiar. One of the things this client really appreciates is how quiet this device is due to the LED print heads. They also highlight the hassle-free toner cartridge replacement process. The initial toner cartridges appear to be full capacity, which is a nice bonus. Finally, the reviewer really liked that this is a toner-based printer, meaning that the toner won't dry out, so it is always ready when they need to print. Print quality is generally good, with crisp text and decent color reproduction. Note that the client doesn't expect professional photo quality. Overall, this reviewer believes that this multifunction printer is a great fit for a small office environment, meeting all their expectations. That's why they gave it a high rating.
And that's it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.